Consolation number 1 going for 20 laps. 2 cars going to the main event. Kenny Romanger in the 75 car, Kenny Compton in the car number 10, and I don't think they're going to start them like that. Carburetor Bob, go to Rambo's car. Carburetor Bob, go to Rambo's car, please. Alongside of Davy Johnson. Davy Johnson aboard that 1J car, driving with a badly broken foot out here this afternoon. Green flag gonna fly. Johnson gonna grab the lead. Steve Francis riding second. Ricky Weeks in third. On 3 wide, Troy Green mixing it up down the back straightaway. Troy Green, Gary Webb, and Rex Ritchie had them 3 wide down the back straightaway. Davy Johnson will lead lap number 1. Davy Johnson, your leader. Steve Francis riding second. Ricky Weeks in third. Consolation number 2, put them in the staging lanes. Consolation number 2, put them in the staging lanes. Davy Johnson, your leader. Steve Francis riding second. Ricky Weeks in third. Rex Ritchie in fourth. Gary Webb taking to the outside in that 56 car. Rex Ritchie tried to dive under Ricky Weeks. Weeks shut the door on him. Gary Webb all the way from Bluegrass, Iowa, trying to high side in that blue and yellow 56 car. Webb will make the pass down the front straightaway into turn 1. That'll put him up into 4th. But out front, it's all Davy Johnson out of New Alexandria, Pennsylvania, with Steve Francis riding in second. Going for 20 laps in this consolation race. With 2 of them making it into the main event. Right now, it's Johnson and Francis. Ricky Weeks riding third, followed by Gary Webb and Rex Ritchie. Closing up on Ricky Weeks. Look at Gary Webb, work the high side in that 56 car. Trying to take third away from Ricky Weeks. Now he dives to the bottom down in turns 3 and 4. Davy Johnson still your leader. Steve Francis riding second. Ricky Weeks and Gary Webb. Up on the halfway sign, halfway down, halfway to go for your leader, Davy Johnson. Francis riding second, Gary Webb up on the top side, riding fourth behind Ricky Weeks. They work off of turn 2. Your leader, Johnson, working off of turn 4. The battle off of turn 4. Weeks on the outside. Gary Webb down on the inside in that car number 56. Let's go, gentlemen. Second consolation. Put them in the stadium line. them down. We got one up against the wall over in turn number 2. Red flag out. Hold them up, gentlemen. Michael Durham, the 47 car. Michael Durham, I believe, the 47 car. Nobody out to the racetrack. Stay down in the pit area. Stay in the pit area. Team over the red driver's uniform and a white helmet on. Michael Durham out of Elkin, North Carolina in the car number 47, I believe. Complete, 8 to go. It's pretty well trashed, probably 85, 90 mile an hour into that crash over as he was worked off of turn 2. Got a little high, got loose, and most of the heavy damage on this other side of that car, but it is pretty well used up. From Troy Green to 111 of Steve Phillips. As we go back to Green, look at Gary Webb. Webb working on the outside of Weeks off of turn 4. His first time, he's flirting in dangerous ground on the top of the speedway. He's up to 3rd. Let's see if he can make a move on Steve Francis. Who's pulling for that 56 car out of Bluegrass, Iowa? Here, you better wave him on. Here he comes. Oh, look at him. He must have went to the Duval driving school to learn to drive the top of the speedway out here at Cherokee like that. He's going to put the pressure on Steve Francis as they work off of turn 4. That's the spot for the main event right there. Webb on the outside, Steve Francis on the inside. Look at that move. He's out of here. He's out of here in turn number 2. Oh, give him an A for effort because a young man had his foot in here this afternoon. So we got a prize for you. Here he comes out of the boondocks over in turn number 2. Brett, a lot of people might not know there's another racetrack just over the hill there. He might decide to go over and race on a little 3/8 mile track a while, but he didn't quite make it to Rock Gault's other speedway over there. How about it for that 56 car, Mr. Gary Webb, huh? He ain't got but about 6 laps to go, so it's kind of doubtful he gonna pick off all those cars in front of him. But I mean, Ricky Weeks now. Here's the battle. Here's the battle as Weeks looks on the outside of Steve Francis. Rex Ritchie down the bottom. Oh, Weeks up high. Ritchie gonna dive down under him. Oh, let's see if Rex Ritchie out of Ringo, Georgia can move up on the back of Steve Francis as they work down with 5 laps to go. Out of turn 2 and down that long back straightaway. Johnson, your leader. Francis, Rex Ritchie, Ricky Weeks, and Troy Green. There he is on the outside. That didn't scare him that last time. He's still on the top side. Davey Johnson stretching out that lead now with Francis riding in a comfortable second. Good little ways back to Rex Ritchie in the 201 car. Laps are winding down. Your leader working off a turn 4 to the white flag one more time around. Brian Johnson, your 94 Stars champion, working off of turn 4. He'll win consolation race number 1 with Steve Francis riding in second. Late model consolation number 2, gentlemen. Late model consolation number 2.